Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be going over my top 10 fails of 2020. If you've missed my favorites, I will have it linked in the description box. But today we're going to be talking about the things that I was not exactly loving in the year of 2020. These are not in any particular order. However, I have to say that the most disappointing product to me was something that I absolutely love that has now been destroyed. Yes, I'm being dramatic, but that's how I feel about it. This product has been destroyed. The Soleil Tan de Chanel. Why didn't they come out with more shades, and why did they ruin the formula? Now this one right here is actually the original one because I was able to find one. I got it. Yes, I'm sorry. I love this. But the new one is terrible. It's terrible. It destroys my makeup. The shade is not the same and the formula is not the same, which is really strange because I heard that they were going to keep the same formula. I heard this from Chanel, from a rep, I should say. It was going to be the same. And it wasn't. It has hydrogenated coconut oil in it now, which definitely broke up my makeup. It looked a little bit more cool toned than this one, and I just thought it was a missed opportunity. They should have kept the formula. This is a formula that everybody raves about. Why would you change it and add shades? That's all they needed to do, was literally just add shades, not ruin the whole thing. All right, let's talk about some shadows. Both of these are from MAC. I am not here for it. This was one of the most disappointing when it comes to shadows. These are the Powder Kiss shadows from MAC, and I really wish that I had just taken them back. I don't like these. These faded on me within an hour. I could not believe how quickly, and they just looked muddy to me. I like softer shadows. I know that I do a lot of more dramatic looks online and whatnot, but I truly do enjoy softer shadows. I just don't like it when they become muddy or when they are see-through, which some of these definitely were. I could see the veining on my eyes. Like, what is that? And then they just faded. This is not what I would suggest for something softer. And then the MAC Dazzle Extreme shadows, I was expecting an extreme intense version of the Dazzle shadows, which again, I really enjoy. I think they're so pretty. They add just a gorgeous sparkle to the eyes. This palette contains both shades that I like, so they did an extension of shades, but then they also have the Dazzle Extremes. I'm just gonna swatch a few of these on my fingers and show them to you. So you see these? They're kind of dry. Can you see that? They just look dry. They feel kind of creamy, but they don't have the shine and sparkle that the Dazzle shadows do. And for these to be the extreme, where? It's dry. It is so dry. Speaking of dry, these are two. I'm so sorry. They're the By Mario Master Crystal Reflectors. One of these broke and then the other one is fine, but open up. This is the one that broke. It's bronzite. It's a beautiful... Oh, that just fell on me. No! No! I knew I was wearing the wrong color. I knew I was. Oh my goodness, I've got this on my shirt. Okay, well, let's just put this on my hand. Nope. Nope. I got it shut again. How do I do that? Try and build it up a little bit. It doesn't, and then it just goes away. It just goes away. And this is the shade Citrine. This one is not broken. Hold please. I had to build and build and build. They don't build, and throughout the day they end up all over your face. It's like it's lacking an adhesive. There's something missing in the formula because the sparkle's really refined. It's really pretty, but it's too dry to truly adhere. You're gonna have to use something else, like a glitter glue adhesive or something like that, to truly have it stick to the eye. That was a big disappointment for me. I don't know what Hourglass was doing with this product. I don't know that I've ever tried a powder from Hourglass that I haven't liked, except for this. This is the Ambient Lighting Infinity Powder. Anything like it did online, I thought that it was going to be darker than this. This is pretty fair. This is supposed to fit so many skin tones, and I'm gonna tell you it's not going to. And it makes me look dry, which is so strange because it definitely has radiance to it, but something about the formula in this, it truly makes me look crepey and dry. I like this type of powder to buff over everything at the end. Like I love the loose veil powder. It's so pretty, and I love their other ambient lighting powders, but there's something about this one that it just has a little bit more texture. It's not as smooth, and it definitely looks dry on the skin. And again, shades, the shades. I don't understand why brands are having such a hard time putting out multiple colors. I don't think it's too much to ask. A foundation that was slightly polarizing in the community is the Bite Beauty Change Maker. A lot of people love this and a lot of people did not. I was one of the ones that did not. One of the biggest things that I found with this was it was a little patchy and it wore off in like little patches around my face, which I don't usually have issues unless I'm wearing a mask for things to wear off of my face, and this one did. It did it very strangely. Using a primer definitely helped, but there was something that nothing was helping. Itchy, 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 itchy. I became dry with this and itchy. I could not keep it on my face. I don't know what is in here, but there is something. It made my skin crawl. I wanted to claw off the makeup. Thinking about it is making me do this too. I'm like, just get it off. I remember trying this out again and thinking, okay, well, surely it was just something, a fluke the first time, and then nope. Every time I tried it after that, itchy, 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 dry and itchy. Not a good combo. And then this one didn't even make sense. I think this was the biggest gimmick of the year. Zero foundation, BECCA Zero, no pigment, virtual foundation. No. Foundation implies some coverage. This has none. And zero pigment virtual foundation. Really, this should have been marketed as a primer, but it didn't even work as a primer. It goes on, it feels kind of cold, and then your makeup will just slide off. So if you try to use this as a primer, it is going to slide off. It does blur everything initially, but then this dries out my skin as well. I was sitting here thinking, I was like, I know there was something else. This made me feel dehydrated. Not good. So no pigment, no foundation, no priming aspects. It's just no. This is what it is. It's no. Another eyeshadow palette, and this is the reason why I am no longer not trying Melt eyeshadow palettes unless they change their formula. Putting my foot down. I am putting my foot down. I have bought 3 at this point, I believe, and I don't like any of them. Some of them are okay, but just, I like the stack formula better. This one I don't like. I don't like this palette. I like the outside packaging. It kind of reminds, oh look, it kind of reminds me of my Starbucks cup. See this? Yeah, this took me some effort to get this cup, but it reminds me of the Starbucks matte cups with the little spikes. So I love the packaging and I love the color story, but the performance is not there. This would have been a palette that was straight up my alley. It's kind of like the Pillow Talk, and then you got the sultriness in here. It's a gorgeous palette to look at, but performance-wise, it's not happening. It's not happening, and I'm not purchasing any more beautiful looking Melt palettes unless they change their formula. Natasha Denona. This is a Denona. The Bronze Cheek Face Glow palette. I was really excited about this and my first impressions was definitely good. However, when you go to use it later, the Bounce Cream Glow is not so bouncy anymore. This is dry and look, it just will move around. I can move, there's a hole, and not because I've used it that much, but because when I try to use it, what is this on my finger? What is this? It's so dry. It's not picking up with the brush or sponge anymore. It just moves around in there. So because of this one shade, it's not good. The bounce, oh no, I hadn't tried the blush in a while. This is doing the same thing. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. So she's got to work on this formula. These are not good. It was really beautiful in the beginning. It had so much potential. The last fail for the year is from Huda Beauty, and it is the Gold Obsessions palette. Remember how I talked about the MAC Dazzle Extremes being dry? That's the same with this, very, very dry. Let me just go ahead and show you. The mattes are okay. I didn't have too much of an issue with these two. This one's very light, this one's okay. This one is a little patchy whenever I was going to blend it out on the outer corner, but still okay. These two, beautiful golds. However, let's dig into these other ones. no, no, especially no. Let's go on with this first one. Get in here so that I can get the best swatch that I possibly can. Oh, it's still dry looking though. Where is the shine? Where's the sparkle? And trying to get so this is with my finger. If it does that with your finger, it's not going to be great with a brush, I can tell you that. And I was trying, I had so many of these sparkles on my eyes and it just didn't work. I had to use 2 other palettes to make this look how I wanted it to look. And it's still, the shimmers on the eyes, like on the lid, just they weren't good. So that palette is an absolute dud if you ask me. It's not worth spending the money on it if half of the shades are just really not usable. All right, I did it. I was trying to be much quicker than my 2020 favorites, and I did it. I am proud of myself. We are out of here. That is it for my 10 fails of the year. Let me know some of your fails in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.